If you're looking for the cheapest and most reliable Madden 22 coins on the market, check out my sponsor, MMOEXPR.com. Links are in the description, and use code JEDI at checkout for 5% off. Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DeCosta here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video. And in this video, guys, I'm going to do something a little different. So first off, this is going to be a bit of a longer video, by the way. But for this video, first, I'm going to showcase to you guys the Bonos content as well as the weekly schedule, because they did tweet out a schedule this afternoon. I know it's pretty late. It's almost 11 o'clock in the evening, but, you know, that's how I like to do my videos, is later in the day, so it is what it is. Then today, I want to do something different. I want to go back and compare theme team lineups from the Madden 21 for the Hawks theme team and for the Madden 22 and Madden 22, right? I want to compare them, see how they compare and contrast. Now, the first one I actually uploaded, I'll talk about it when we get there, actually, never mind. So first off, let's start with Calvin Johnson, 96 speed, 97 jumping. We've all seen this card's stats. This card's just, wow. I mean, like, you don't even need 25, you don't even need 50 out of 50 Lions. You can just get, you power this card up and you get 25 Lions and you're done. Like, this card, you don't need to upgrade it anymore. This is the best receiver in the game, in my personal opinion. Like, it blows my mind how good this card is. Then we have Darrell Rivas. Now, this one you will need the full 50 out of 50 to get to 99 speed, but there's just, these cards are insane. 95 speed, 96 man, 95 zone, 95 press, 96 press. Then we have Dwight Freeney for the Colts. 91 speed, 94 excel, 96 finesse move, 96 block shed. Definitely going to look to pick him up as soon as possible. Waiting for that price to drop for the power up significantly. I'm not going to pay 100 fucking K for it because screw you. That's why I'm not doing it. And then we got Joe. I'm not going to try and pronounce this guy's last name, but 95 strength, then 95, 93, 96 for the pass block, and then 96, 93, and 96 for the run block. So let's move on to the Seattle Seahawks theme team comparisons. Now, you're going to see right away there's a lot different compared to, say, even this team. Now, let me pull up this team real quick because I was also doing it as well. Now, I was tempted to showcase some of the, to showcase my next video because that's when I actually went more in depth about how to make a good lineup update. But I think this is still a good time to show. This is still a good video for me. So, as you can see right here, I can't do anything about the brightness, guys. So if it is a little bit bright for you, I apologize. There's nothing I can do at the moment for it. Let me just shrink this screen real quick. Showcase this to you guys. Shrink her some more. Okay, there we go. Sorry about this, guys. There. Okay. So right away, we're going to showcase, some comparison. So right now, Russ is a 90 overall. He should be getting a Zero Chill or a Ghost of Madden card this week. I hope so. I hope to God he is. But even at this time last year, if we go back, Russ was a 95 overall because he did get a Most Feared Master way back in, I think it was the first release of Most Feared, whatever Scary Sharp was. Now, this one I want to just highlight real quick. Look at what you got to upgrade for the theme team chem for the theme teams, which is mind-blowing to me. Like, this was insane what you got to upgrade, man. You got strength, you got the physical attributes, strength, agility, speed, change of direction, acceleration, jumping. But you also got, like, catching, tackle, play rec, stamina, throw, power, carrying, impact, block, like, there was a lot to upgrade on this that you got for small upgrades. They weren't the biggest deal, but, on theme teams, you can get like a +5 throw power with with the theme team chem, plus a +4 for the play fake chemistry, I think it was. Which, I'm just going to say this again, I miss the old system. Please bring back the old system. It is just something that needs to be done, needs to come back, but Russ, you see here, now, I don't really go into the attributes part, because, again, this video, when I made this video, I wasn't very good at making lineups, lineup videos. I still kind of am not, but have the ability to make it better. But as you see here, obviously, there's no comparison. This Russ, even with the Zero Chill, it's, even without the, and, this Russ with the Most Feared card items is just significantly better, obviously. Here are his stats right here. 87 awareness. I'm hoping that we, I'm hoping that he's significantly better once he gets it. Well, he's going to be better than this card, obviously, but you get the point. I'm just hoping that his card is very good. But Russ, he looks still phenomenal. He had Escape Artist. He can get it at the time. Next big thing is the fact that we don't have Steve Hutchinson yet. We don't have Hutch. Right now, I'm using Tony Baselli. So we'll just pause this real quick. Pull up this. Oops. Oh, no, there we go. So yeah, you see I'm using Tony Baselli, which is the Season 2 champion. I'm using him right now for the left tackle. In my opinion, Tony Baselli is just much better than Gabe Jackson. So yeah, we don't have Steve Hutchinson yet. We also don't have Kevin Mawai. Well, we do have Kevin Mawai. I don't have him yet. I'm going to pick him up soon. I do promise you guys that. I will have him very soon. But for now, I don't have Kevin Mawai. But as you see, we had Threat Detector back then, which was 2 AP, and then EA decided to change the AP on it to 3 for whatever reason, which, in my personal opinion, never needed to be changed. Then we have Sean here. Now, Sean I really did like in this game, especially with the power backs being Kang, and you could fall forward a lot more. Sean was really, really good, and we do have a Sean Alexander team captain, but hopefully, EA is generous enough to do what they did with John Lynch and drop a Sean Alexander card for me, or just give me more team captain exchanges. That's all I really ask for. That way I don't have to go out and buy a Sean Alexander card. If it does come out, I could just put it in the lineup and just roll with that and not have to worry about it. We also have Edgerrin. I'm surprised Edgerrin hasn't come out yet either. To be completely fair, I'm completely shocked that Edgerrin James isn't out at this time. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Edgerrin is a really good card. Was a really good card this time as well, and he would get another upgrade way later in the year. However, that's neither here nor there. Brandon Shell, he never got another upgrade after this. Hopefully that's not the case this year. Hopefully they do give Brandon Shell like a heavyweights card in like a couple of months or something. Brandon Brooks was a solid left tackle. I think he had an LTD as well at this time. Mike McGlinchey, I think I pulled him out of a Zero Chill pack and I decided to keep him. Because why not? Then we have Jimmy Graham. You can see from my abilities, though, none of these abilities are like, okay, I shouldn't say none of these. Edge Protector was very, very good. But Threat Detector, if I could go back and make this video now, I wouldn't have a Threat Detector on my team. I wouldn't have Threat Detector on the squad. I'd have something else, to be honest. And Bruiser I would also cut as well, to be completely honest. However, there wasn't many abilities for me to utilize that I knew about. But, if this was this year, I would definitely have a matchup nightmare on DK Metcalf. Maybe a couple of deep out elites on Lockett and Jimmy Graham. And then I have 1 AP left. I would put Roaming Deadeye, honestly, at this point. I was very stubborn at this time, and especially because I was just coming out of 2K. The 2K community. Let me showcase to you guys just the comparison here. Go to the offense for this team. Yeah, we have Doug Baldwin. Jerry Rice is still very, very good on this team, in my opinion. I still think he's one of the better receivers, especially for a budget team. But in my personal opinion, when I was coming off the 2K community when I made this video, I was just actually fully done with 2K. I was playing Madden for the first time, and I was very, very head set on not using overpowered and broken abilities because I felt like that made me feel disgusting. No, I've definitely grown out of that and just accepted the fact that, if the company's going to give you an advantage, take it. I've just grown to just be like, what, if they're going to do it, take it. But anyhow, if we're comparing the team side by side, obviously the Madden 21 version is still much better. As you see here, we got a lot of 95s. Max Strong is our best fullback, but he was a 91 at the time. You got DK, Lockett. We got a great offensive line here. Even without the team fillers, you can see this team's offense just does not compare to the Madden 21 version. The offense just doesn't compare at all. Like, DK Metcalf and Doug Baldwin are just significantly better than every other Madden 21 receiver. Other than that, though, Russell Wilson, he was, the offensive line was much better. Jimmy Graham was good, but We have also had Max Strong, who as a fullback was exactly what I wanted. I just want a blocking fullback. Personally, I don't really pass to my fullbacks that much. Running back is a little different story. I've gotten used to using my running backs more in passing, especially if my opponents take away all the deep passes, or they're using over the middle and they're leaving my back wide open. I'll just take the check down and just try and get some yards after the catch with Amon Green or whoever my back is. But yeah, other than the receivers, there's just no comparison. The team as a whole in Madden 21 is just more complete and more overall sturdy, in my personal opinion. And keep in mind, this is not even fully upgraded yet, right? Like, this team is not even fully upgraded to its potential, but neither is this team, because obviously I'm still missing Kevin Mawai. But even without Kevin, I would still argue that my Madden 21 team is just better, especially with better quarterback, better running backs, better offensive, a little bit better of an offensive line, especially with Steve Hutchinson. And then we have a better fullback with Max Strunk. So, but it's just crazy how things can change, how teams can be so different within a year's time, right? Like, this team right now is like, this team was like the first video I ever made on the team, on the channel, and it was just significantly better than, than what we have now. Now, Jerry Rice I think he got a Ghost of Madden card, after this, because this video came out on the 29th, and I think Ghost of Madden, I think he got his next upgrade literally a couple of days, if not a day later, because Ghost of Madden didn't end until the end of the year, which I do expect the same thing this year. I think Ghost of Madden will go a couple of weeks. I don't think there's going to be one release, but Jerry Rice, yeah, he wasn't the best. He did get a little bit phased out after a little while on the team, but Jerry Rice was still pretty good as a starting receiver, but after that, he just wasn't very, very, very good. Then we have DK Metcalf. Now we go over to the defense. Go over to the defense real quick. There we go. So we move over to the defense. Let's compare the defense to this team now. Obviously, it's still a no contest. This team is significantly better. I actually do think that this team, looking at it, other than cornerbacks, I would say that the Madden 22 defense is better compared to Madden 21's, because pass rushing is still there. Like, you see the pass rush is still here for the defensive line. Dunlap, Randall, Richardson, and Clark. And then you got, like, Clark, Al Woods. Poona Ford's a little bit on the downside, but then you got Jack Youngblood. We also got Benson Mayowa, Jr. The middle linebackers are definitely a bit of a meh. But Kevin Pierre-Louis is a solid card. But, in terms of overall defense, I actually do think that the 22 defense is better. In all honesty, especially with this fast DBs that we have. Sam Mills, I forgot to click back over. He was okay for a Mutt Master. He was okay. Nothing really else to say other than he was just okay. Cam Chancellor, he was the Blitz Master for the Blitz promo, and actually just recently, I think I recently just picked him up, and when I made this video, and I put Secure Tackler on him just because I wanted to try it. Try him when I wanted to try him out, but Cam, I'm pretty sure I just got Cam at that time, and that's why I made a video. Now, Clowney is a funny story. I had no idea Jadeveon Clowney actually played for Seattle until I was looking on Mudhead. When I looked on Mudhead and realized he was actually in the left outside linebacker role, that's when I realized, oh shit, I guess he played for Seattle. I had no idea when. But also at this time, I was just getting back into football. Like, I was away from the game for about a good 7-8 years because I was more of a basketball person. And don't get me wrong, I still love basketball, but I can't watch, for me personally, I can't watch the Lakers, which is my favorite team. I can't watch them because they're going to get me angry with how bad they play and how inconsistent of a team they are. They're just going to piss me off, so I just don't want to bother with them at this moment. But Shaquille Griffin. Now, this card is another one I want to highlight. This card is still pretty damn good at this time. So 93 speed. So keep that in mind, guys. Now we go over to the Madden 22 version of Shaquille Griffin. He's also on powers up to a 92 and compared to a 94. But look at the speed on this card. 95 speed. But even with the zero chill item, he'll have like 98 speed, which is the same as it was for this card here. So the fact that this card is still just as fast and is a little bit worse in coverage, I think Shaquille Griffin on this game, I think, let me just click over real quick. There we go. So Shaquille Griffin in this game, here was his stats from Madden 2021 before I got his Redux card. 95 speed, 95 zone, 91 man. Like, the coverage stats are a lot better, but the fact that he's still as fast as normal is it's just wild. Aeneas Williams was the team captain I picked. I did end up exchanging this one. I didn't. After a little while, our cornerback position became really, really good, especially with the addition of Richard Sherman, who I believe actually came out at this time. No, it was January because with Team of the Week, it was on hiatus at this time. And then they released a Richard Sherman card when they came back from Team of the Week. And I actually waited until he got his Redux to make my next video, which was in February of this year. So back in February, I made the second video on this team. I only made 6 on this videos on this team throughout the entire year, which is crazy because right now I'm all the way up to 10, and I'm probably going to make 20 or 30 lineup updates by the time this series is done, by the time Madden 21 is over. 22, I mean, but yeah. Aeneas Williams was all right for a cornerback, but once I did get Richard Sherman, and once we got guys like Sean Springs, there was no need for Aeneas Williams anymore. John Randall's still not in the game, which is something that I'm confused with. Marshawn Lattimore, he was just here for chem boost, personally. But, you know, John Randall, he's not in the game yet. I don't know where he is. You know, looking at our defensive line real quick, like, Pona Ford is worse than he was. You know, they actually gave us an Al Woods card this year, which I don't know if he actually had a card last year. But, you know, Frank Clark was also very good in Madden 22, in Madden 21 compared to Madden 22. Obviously, we didn't need to get more cornerbacks at this time because... well, I need to get more cornerbacks because our cornerbacks our cornerback core right now is putrid. It is just terrible. Shaquille Griffin is the only good corner we have. After that, it's just bonkers terrible. But at this time, we had Shaquille Griffin. We had Richard Sherman at the time. You know, these cards were actually very, very good for what they were. So Jamal Adams, he ended up getting a Team of the Year card because of his 9.5 sacks that he had. But yeah, Jamal Adams, I did have his Redux. Not his Redux, his full item maxed out. Frank Clark, showcase him. He has very similar stats. This one I want to pause for a second. Y'all remember when this was 1 AP? Oh my goodness. The amount of terror that I caused with 2 double or nothings with 1 AP, even in the minimal amount of online play I played, because I didn't play a lot of Madden 21 online. Madden 22 this year was when I really started to play more online and started taking it more serious and playing a lot more. But double or nothing for 1 AP. If that was today, oh good lord, would this game be annoying as hell. Like, you can have genuinely 4 double or nothings on your defensive line. And I think at one point I actually had 4 double or nothings. I don't remember. But 4 fucking double or nothings, man. Like, good lord. Imagine the insanity you could cause with 4 double or nothings. Just wild to me that it was 1 AP. You know, we had Quandre as well at this time. Quandre now is significantly better, obviously. Like, there's no comparison. But this year, he's a hybrid safety, and then Madden 22, he's actually a zone safety. They did change his archetype to zone safety, and this year in Madden 21 he was a hybrid, which I think this is actually a good change, going to a zone free safety for a Quandre. And also they did change his number too, as you see he was number 37 last year. Right there we go. It was number 37, and then this year he's number 6. So yeah, it's still like there are a lot of different things you can see. And one thing I do like when I look back on these videos is how much things can change in a year and how different a team can look with players coming and going and losing licensing and all that stuff, man. Like, you know, Aeneas Williams is not even in the game this year right now, I don't think. You know, Jadeveon Clowney's got a very good card. Bobby Wagner has still yet to get a fucking upgrade this year, which, come on, EA. Where's Bobby Wagner's upgrade? Anyhow. I got a little bit offside, a little bit of tragic there. Malcolm Smith. Hey, shout out to the real Seahawks fans who know who Malcolm Smith is, man. Shout outs to you guys, because it feels like after he left, he just faded into obscurity with him as a player. No, shout out to players, shout out to people who know who Malcolm Smith is, because the real ones who know who Malcolm Smith is, because yeah. But you know, as you can see by this video, like, it's clearly obvious that this team was actually significantly better. Even the special teams significantly better. And I know you're probably thinking, well, obviously you've had a lot more time to complete this team and stuff like that. Part of that is true, but the other part of it is the fact that EA just does not like the Seattle Seahawks team this year. They just have not been giving us a whole lot of good cards for one reason or another. And I can't figure out why. But I think I changed my slot receiver here. I think I went to Tyler Lockett. I think I did. No, I left it at Andre. But you see, I had John Randall basically everywhere here. This is before I actually realized what these actually did for the rush left end and right end and rush DT. I had no idea what they actually did at first. I was just confused, like, what the hell did these do? And then I was like, oh, so that's what they do. So yeah. So yeah, we had John Randall basically everywhere. Rush left end. I think I did swap out. No, I actually did not. Yeah, Edgerrin. Cam Chancellor was a 99 overall sub linebacker, and then we had Sam Mills. This was before I knew linebackers weren't very good at animating. And now my playbooks, I went through like 3 or 4 different playbooks this year. For offense, I went from the Patriots to the Seahawks to the Raiders, back to Seattle. Then I did New England again for a little while, and then I've been back in Seattle ever since. And then multiple defense. Ultimately, I went to the Dolphins. But yeah, it's just crazy how much time can change for the team and how much things are different now compared to what they are compared to what they are this year. Now, it is unfortunate that the Seahawks team has not been as good this year compared to last year. However, I think our upgrades are coming, guys. Don't feel down for the Seahawks team, guys. Our upgrades are coming. Just stay patient. I personally feel once you have your patience, once you are ready, once that's all good, we should get some upgrades soon, guys. But that's basically it for this video. It's been a long video, guys. Like I mentioned, it's going to be a long video, but this was something I saw CC do, and it was something I wanted to do myself to, kind of look back and see where we are for the theme teams. Before we go, guys, let me introduce you guys to this week's content creator of the week. And this week's content creator of the week is going to be Chu Flocka. Now, the reason I'm highlighting Chu Flocka today, because he is actually just under 2,000 subscribers away from 10K. So go give him a watch, guys. Go give him a follow on Twitter. Here is his YouTube channel. Obviously does a lot of different gameplays with players, Dawkins, Calvin Johnson he just did today. He did a Bengals team one as well today. Wow, madman. He did like 3 videos in one day with Tom Brady, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Fields. And then he did CD Lamb, the Jets team. So go give Chu Flocka a watch today. Go give him a subscription, guys. Help him get to 10K subs. And also, by the way, here is his that's his YouTube. Here's his Twitter. Both will be linked in the description below. Go drop him a follow. Tell him I say hi. I'm just kidding. Don't do that because he doesn't know who I am. But that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when that's going to be. Probably will be sometime this week. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.